Now we are going to work on searching the data. Whenever I search for some user, that data should be displayed for me. Okay, now here I am having this output, okay, PHP advanced 2. Now if I just search for Ramesh, okay, it is not going to filter out. Okay, we have to perform some actions. We have to write JavaScript and Ajax for this. Only then we are going to filter out the result and we will be getting that result. Okay, now we are going to perform this one. Okay, first inside user.php, like always we have done, we have created function for deleting the user, for uploading the photo, for updating the user. In the same way we are going to create function for searching the user. I'll just copy this comment here and here I'm just going to paste. Inside user class itself we are going to create this function. Okay, now in the same way I'm just going to create this function, public function, and let me just write here search user, and inside this I'm just going to pass three parameters. First is the search text. Okay, what text I'm searching, I'm just going to pass that one. Next will be my starting limit, how many data should be displayed whenever I search. Okay, we have already seen about pagination. Inside first page only 4 data should be displayed. So whenever I'm searching, if the data is more than 4, then I need pagination. So I'm just writing here start is equal to 0, and also I'm just going to write here limit is equal to 4. Okay, totally I want 4 data should be displayed. So 0, 1, 2 and 3. So totally 4 data it will be taken. So I'm just passing 3 parameters inside this search user. Let me just change the spelling, search user. Now inside this first I'm just going to write here SQL query, and here I'll be writing select. I just want to select all the data, so I'll be writing here select star from this table name. I'm just going to copy this one and here I'm just going to paste select star from table name, where my column name, okay, this whatever I am writing here, that should be matching with the database column name. Okay, now inside this database here I am having this name, so that should be matching with this one. Whatever you have given here, suppose if you have given username, then you should be writing here username, where my name, and here I am just going to write here like. We have already seen about this like. Now here I am just going to write one variable. Now this is going to give me the search. Okay, now this is going to give me the search, whatever I am searching inside the input field, that is going to return me this one, and that is going to filter out search. And here I just want to order this one, order by, I just want to order by ID and in descending order. Okay, by default it will be in ascending order. I am just writing here descending order, and limit I am just going to give this one start, and also I'm just going to separate by comma, and next I'm just going to give here limit. Okay, don't get confused with this SQL query. I know it's little bit confusing, but if you just see this one, okay, let me just explain you again. Select star from table name, which means that I'm selecting all the data. Whenever I search for that user, I'm selecting his mobile number, email, everything I'm selecting. So I'm just writing here select star from table name, where the name, okay, column name, like, okay, whatever search I'm doing, this we are going to create now. Order by ID. Okay, now suppose Ramesh I'm having in 347, okay, that data will be displayed in descending order to me, and limit I have just given here 0, 4. Okay, these variables I have already declared here as a parameter, and inside start I have given 0, and inside limit I have given 4. I am just passing that values here inside this query. Now once I am done with this, now I have to prepare for the statement. Now let me just come here, I'll just copy the same line. I don't want to type it again, so I'm just going to paste that one here. Okay, statement, this connection I'm just going to prepare, and whatever variable I have passed here, I'm just preparing for that one, and here I have just passed that one. Now once it is done, once prepared statement is done, now I have to execute this one, only then I will be able to search this. So here I'm just going to create one variable statement, and inside this I just want to execute this one. Let me just write here execute. Now whatever data I'll be getting, that will be in the array format. Now here I'm just going to give here search. Okay, this variable whatever I have passed here, I'm just writing the same thing here. Now this whatever I'm passing here, that will be matching with my search. Okay, now here if I just search for something here, now here whatever text I'm writing here, okay, whatever it is going to match here, I'm just going to write, and that will be stored inside this parameter. I'm just going to copy that, and here inside this I'm just going to paste that one. Okay, this is nothing but search text. Let me just write here $. Okay, this entire thing it is going to be matched, and I'm just assigning to this one, and when my query is executed, this entire thing will be checked and the data will be stored inside this one, and later on it is going to match. Okay, and later on whatever data I'm having here, okay, using this like operator, it is going to filter out, and that is going to give me the result. And here we just have to write here percentage, which means that the entire text I am searching. Now here I'm just checking the condition here. If my statement if my statement and also if my row count, if it is greater than 0, which means that the data is present inside the database. If the data is present inside the database, now here I am just going to create one variable result, and inside this I just want to fetch all the data, whatever data I am matching, that entire data I have to fetch. So here inside this, first I am just going to write my statement, and then next I am just going to fetch all. So here I will be writing fetch all, and inside this, okay, we have already seen we should write this PDO, and inside this I am just going to write here fetch ASOC. Okay, because only value I need, I don't need any indexes, so I am just converting that one. Okay, using this fetch ASOC, I will be getting only associative values, not the index number. Okay, we have already seen about this. I am just going to fetch all the result, whatever data is getting matched. Now suppose I am having 5 Ramesh, so 5 Ramesh entire data will be fetched and that will be displayed to me. So that is the reason I am writing here fetch all. Else if I don't have any data, okay, whatever search I am doing, if I don't have anything, then I just have to return the empty array, which means that the data is not present. My row count is less than 0, which means that the data is not present, and I am just going to return the empty result. Okay, now once we are done with this, now entire function is going to return something, and it is going to return the result. Okay, in this result I am fetching all the data, I am storing that one. You can see I am fetching all the data, I am storing inside this variable. Let me just write here results for better understanding. Okay, because we are fetching all the results, so I am just storing all the data inside this variable. If I am not having any data matched, I am just going to return this empty array. If I am having any data that is matched with my search, then here I am just returning the result. Now whenever I call this function search user, it is going to return me the result. Okay, it is going to check all these things. If the result, okay, if this count is less than 0, then it is just going to stop here. If it is greater than 0, then it is going to return me the result. Okay, this is how we are going to write search function. Let me just explain you again. Public function search user. Inside this I am just having this search text parameter. The search, okay, the text whatever I am going to search, then I am having starting limit and the ending limit. Now here I have just written this SQL query, select star from table name, where name, column name, like, okay, whatever search I am searching, okay, now whatever I will be getting from here, I am just storing that one, and that is going to filter out, and that result will be generated for me. And order by ID, and descending order I am just going to order, and limit is equal to 0, 4, which means that 0, 1, 2 and 3 data will be displayed. Then next I am just preparing for the statement. Then here I am just executing that one. I am having here search, and whatever text I have passed here as a parameter, I am just passing that one here, and then I am just executing the statement. Okay, this entire statement whatever I have prepared, I am just executing that one. Now once it is executed, here I am just checking the condition. If my statement, okay, whatever row count I am having, if it is greater than 0, then I am just fetching all the data and storing inside this result variable. Else if I don't have, if my row count is less than 0, then I am just assigning the empty array for my result variable. Okay, then finally I am just returning this result. Okay, this result, sorry, I just have to call here. This is my if statement. Okay, my if statement has, okay, my if statement is ending here, my else is ending here, and inside this function itself I am calling this one. Okay, not outside the function, inside this function I am just returning the result. This is the code you have to write for searching the function. Next we are going to perform JavaScript and Ajax for this, so that our search function will start working.